5 of 2021, moms. I have missed you. It's not a break for me when I don't get to talk to you. I have so much pent up shit to get to, and we are going to get to it tonight. Tell me where you are. Tell me how you're doing. I really have truly missed you. I'm going to tell you why my holiday was not a holiday and show you footage I was too embarrassed to share on the internet, because that's what I do here. We're also going to talk about Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde, because clearly I haven't stopped thinking about it for 3 days. Plus, I knew Emma Stone was pregnant 4 months ago before anybody else did. I'm going to tell you how. And the most insane and hilarious mom influencer war has erupted over a baby name. You will not believe what that baby name is. Plus, we will showcase your kids' art and play a rousing game of high art or kids' art. So hi everybody. Hi, welcome. I'm so happy to be live with you. Hi AC, I missed you. So, obviously first I want to acknowledge the very disturbing scenes from the U.S. Capitol today that have been happening and will likely continue to happen. Disturbing for many reasons, for the way that they are being discussed by the media, for the way that they are being handled by law enforcement, especially compared to how we saw the Black Lives Matter movement protesters being handled. Disturbing for so many reasons. And obviously I'm not a political analyst, but it's just a tough time to be in America, to be raising kids here with the presidential inauguration 2 weeks away. I'm just hoping that this country can find its way back to some kind of peace and truth and unity, as opposed to this horrible division that has been plaguing and continues to plague the country. I know many of you are Canadian, but for anyone who's watching, I think anywhere in the world, this should feel unsettling, because this is not what a democracy is supposed to look like. And that is what I want to say about that. I know it's obviously a huge thing that's going on right now. And what I'm going to do is just pivot together, and we're going to escape for the next 30 minutes. Okay. We're going to talk about things that don't really matter as much as that, just for 30 minutes, because that's what I like to do here with you. So join me, won't you? First of all, tell me, how was your holiday? Was it a holiday? I have to just note for you that I'm wearing this dress that I hadn't put on since probably 2017, and it's so tight. So obviously I emotionally ate throughout my holiday. I hope you did too. Are your kids back in school? Do you have another lockdown? Tell me what's going on where you are. I just want to be really honest. I don't like to be negative. That's not my vibe, but it was a really hard 2.5 weeks for us, for me. It was not easy. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I haven't seen my mom for over a year now. I wasn't able to be with any family. We were just alone, sheltering in place, trying to make the most of it. And I was like, you know what, Evan, at the beginning, and I think I said to you, we're going to make our own memories. We're going to create holiday traditions with just our family. And then I quickly realized my attempts to make those memories and traditions just did not go as I had planned them in my head. So, for example, I thought I could sit down with my boys and make Christmas cookies, peacefully listen to Michael Bublé and decorate cookies together. And this is what happened. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. No. Okay, is yours all done? Dre, put it back. That's for the cookies. It's not funny. It's not funny. Please stop. Put it back. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. It's actually, and I see a lot of you are yes, it was not a holiday. Yes, I know you haven't seen your families. But that actually gives me PTSD, because it's It's cute when you watch it back in a video. It was so fucking traumatizing. At one point, Dre takes the green icing and just starts like shooting it all over the kitchen floor. And as I'm like grabbing him and trying to take the icing away from him, I look over and Rio is on all fours licking the icing off the floor. And that was like day 2 of an 18-day holiday. I also should mention that I was alone with my boys for a lot of the holiday because Evan had to work for like most of the days. So I was just desperate for COVID safe activities that were outside of the house because clearly we were not reliable inside the house. So I'm like on this LA mom blog and I see that the Beverly Center, which is like a bougie mall in Beverly Hills, has this COVID safe outdoor kid-friendly winter wonderland. It was like, let your kids escape in our outdoor pine forest with snows, sleighs, reindeer. And I was like, done, get in the car, we're doing this. So we don't, spoiler alert, we don't live in Beverly Hills. We drive 25 minutes to the Beverly Center. We park in like the mall parking lot. The mall is pretty much closed, so it's empty. I have my 2 kids. I'm like looking for the winter wonderland. I don't see it anywhere. Finally, I find a security guard. I'm like, hello, sir. We're looking for the winter wonderland. And he literally said to me, you mean the trees in the parking lot? And I was like, well, that's not what it said on my, okay, sure. So we go and it's literally like 25 Christmas trees in a mall parking lot with some plastic snow and like some sleighs and reindeer set up for an Instagram photo op. I was like, we drove 25 minutes for this? Then I think, okay, at least I can get one cute photo. I'll take advantage of the Instagram photo ops. So I take my phone out to take a picture. I'm accidentally recording video, and this is the holiday magic that I captured.
Can you see it? Oh dear, Rio, that's for the pictures. No, guys, that is not for knocking over. Rio, that is not for knocking over. No. These are for pictures.
For me, it's like the desperation in my voice. And I didn't post that for a while. Then finally I was like, it's funny now. I'll post it. And someone in my comments literally wrote, wow, that is terrible behavior. You should be ashamed. And I was like, I know. It's terrible behavior. I don't know where I fell off the good parenting train, but here I am. We were shortly, oh God, Ashley, I did not. The reason I stopped the camera is because a mall security person walked up to me and asked me to if we could just please leave. The children were obviously destroying the winter wonderland. So then I'm in like the deepest, darkest place. My kids are being fucking lunatics. I'm in a mall parking lot in Beverly Hills. They're starving. I'm starving. I find like a burrito takeout stand. I get burritos. I throw them in the trunk of the car in the mall parking lot, and we had lunch. I didn't post that because that was truly one of my more shameful moments as a parent. But that's what we do here. That's what New Momhood is Live is for, just to share my shameful parental moments. Thank you, Megan. It's not terrible behavior. It is toddlers. And you know what? Maybe if I had known it was like an influencer display, I wouldn't have taken them. I will say, as we were being escorted out, I saw another mom walk in with her like 2-year-old toddler in like a bow and a sequin dress, like taking cute pictures. And I was like, okay, so it is possible. It's possible. Just not by me. So we ate burritos in the back of the car. You're so brave, Aaron. You're so kind, taking the two of them on your own. You're very kind. I felt I didn't get enough credit. I'm going to give myself a large crowd applause. Got to pull up the old soundboard again. Because I was on my own a lot this holiday. And like sometimes we ended up pantsless. Other times we ended up eating burritos in the back of the car. And you know what? That's what happens. Okay. I was doing my best and I was trying to make it memorable. And many of the nights ended up in tears from me. But that's, hey, so it was a holiday. And like this whole yesterday and Monday, people were like, how was your holiday? And I was like, it was good. It's fine. I've never been so happy to drop my kids off at preschool. Like it was very challenging. And it's one thing to go through the challenge when it was during the original lockdown, the pandemic, because we're all in it together. We're doing it for the greater good. But this was extra hard just because it was the holiday. And like, this is a time where you're supposed to have family help and you're supposed to, go maybe see family or travel, or like, it just felt extra dark to be sitting in the back of a car in a mall parking lot covered in bean on like Christmas Eve. End of discussion. All right. We have so much to get to. I don't want this show to be 2.5 hours. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for This Week in Celebrity Mom. I need you to weigh in on everything I'm about to talk about. I'm so excited to talk about all of these stories. I want to call it actually This Week in Celebrity Moms, because 3 very important stories that must be discussed. We are going to start with Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde. Ladies and gentlemen, they were revealed to be a new couple on Monday. And when I saw the pictures of them holding hands at his manager's wedding, I couldn't breathe. I still can't breathe. I'm still processing the information because, as you know, I'm a boy band aficionado, some would say expert. I am a person who still gets like butterflies at the thought of Nick Carter like doing this in the rain in the Quit Playing Games with My Heart video. I am someone who could barely get through an interview with adult Moffats on this show. I have a very soft spot in my heart for Harry Styles, for anyone who is boy band adjacent, but especially Harry Styles, because to me, you can at me in the comments, to me, Harry Styles is a young icon living. He is talented. He is charming. He is funny. He is gorgeous. Thank you, Felicia. He looks better in a dress than all of us. He has not really been like publicly linked to anyone in a very long time because, in my opinion, no one is worthy. So when I saw him holding hands with a 36-year-old twice divorced mother of 2, I was filled with joy. Yes, she is stunningly beautiful. She is incredibly talented. She is like a powerful director in Hollywood. But otherwise, moms, she's just like us. And Harry Styles chose her. And that means we all had a chance with Harry Styles. We all have a chance with Harry Styles. And that is the energy I am bringing into 2021. We are worthy. Okay? So then here's the big controversy. Here's the controversy. Who came up in this relationship? Like, who scored here? Is it her or him? Tell me in the comments. Who scored? I believe that Olivia Wilde is the one who scored here. I'm not saying she is not worthy of him or anyone. I'm just saying, like, he is a unicorn and she is dating him. And she has 2 kids. And I hope that she has had experiences eating bean burritos in the back of her car in an empty mall parking lot. Like she's one of us. So she came up. Camellia says he wants a smart, experienced woman. Yes, we know he loves an older woman. Sherry says big score for Olivia, right? I realize there's like an anti-feminist perspective here that like he should be so lucky to be with a woman as smart and experienced as her, with a mother, like sure, but she fucking scored big time. Yes, Allie, win-win for all. We're all winning. We're all winning. And I just, he is watermelon sugaring her. Amy, I just found out what that meant very recently. Because for a year, I was like, watermelon sugar. And then someone was like, do you know that that's a cunnilingus reference? Is that what it is? Please confirm. Please confirm. We've gone off the rails. Okay, next in This Week in Celebrity Mom, Emma Stone was confirmed to be pregnant when these photos came out on Monday of her baby bump. We just need to start, first of all, with a big congratulations to her. Second, and more importantly, this is not a baby bump, okay? This is a full-on third trimester, heavily pregnant woman going for one of those, like, I'm not supposed to walk too much because I got to keep the cervix intact, but I want to get exercise and keep moving kind of pregnancy walk. That's like we're on the cusp of birthing a child bump. But all the tabloids and all the news is calling it a baby bump because they didn't see it. This is the first time that they are announcing it. I, however, knew Emma Stone was pregnant when I saw these photos in September. This, my friends, this is a baby bump, but no one really wanted to call it out or confirm it because no one wants to speculate about a woman's body. For me, it was not about the body. It was about the overalls. This loose, comfortable, hardware-free overall, this is a maternity garment, okay? No childless woman owns and freely wears a cotton overall. You know the overalls. Tell me in the comments if you had a pair. I had these overalls while I was pregnant. I wore them for many months, if not years after being pregnant because they are comfortable AF. But you do not wear or buy these overalls if you are not with child. That's it. That's it. I saw the overalls. I was like, oh, great. She's pregnant. I should have told Page 6. Should have told the tabloids. It's all in the overalls. Tell me if I'm wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, huge congratulations to Emma Stone, to her husband. That will be a very adorable and hilarious child. And I see you. I see you in that, yes, Super Mario outfit. It's not an outfit you wear by choice. It's not an outfit you wear if your rib cage is the size it's supposed to be. Okay? I want to keep moving because we have another celebrity mom story that's a really good one. But I feel like this next story is like they're barely celebrity moms, so I want to change the banner to This Week in Internet Mom. Okay? So this is new. We're trying something new. So this story is just worthy of a quick mention because it is influencers feuding after both naming their baby. So I'm just going to read that headline in case you missed it again. Influencers feuding after both naming their baby. So I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I actually really have to. Model and influencer Jessica Hart, who you may recall, friends, from season 1 of The City. Do you remember her from The City? As anybody with me? She was dating someone in the band, and like I had to Google this. I, who's professionally talked about The City, did not remember. The band was named Tamarama. Does that ring a bell? Doesn't that guy's face like take you back to 2009? Tamarama. So she was like on the city because she was dating someone from Tamarama. She's a model. She's an influencer. She just had a baby and announced that she had named her baby girl Baby. Baby. This deeply upset another influencer named Sasha Benz, who has a 2-year-old daughter also named Baby. Now, we can't, expect to name our child such a beautiful original name and not have someone else want to take it. But she was pissed. Her baby is spelled Baybi as you do, whereas Jessica Hart's baby is just Baby. Either way, there's another baby named Baby, and she's pissed about it. Baby. I know it's very hard to name a baby. I empathize with anyone who has to name their child, so I am not here to judge anyone for naming their baby anything, including baby. But we've been there. Like, did you have problems naming your baby because another friend had taken the name, or like a relative had the name, or did anyone get mad at you for naming your baby something? Hillary, I cannot believe I missed that joke. Thank you. Well done. Because it's tricky. It gets really weird. I had somebody DM me sort of recently and be like, hey, I wanted you to know that we named our baby Rio because we loved your baby's name so much. And I was like simultaneously flattered, but also it was very weird. I hope she's not watching. Strange. Although there's obviously people named Rio. Okay, Melissa says, what a ridiculous name, up there with a guy named Guy. I feel it's like when we were pregnant with twins, we would call them baby A and baby B. And like at a certain point, maybe they were just calling the baby and they were like, fuck it. Let's just name it Baby. It's hard. It's very stressful. But, that's just thoughts and prayers out to these influencers and their babies. Baby and Baby. It's time to move on to talk about you, because I love when you slide up in my DMs with funny shit, fun pictures of your kids, which we put on our page all the time, pictures by your kids. So most recently, one mom friend, a viewer named Tara Cassetta, DM'd me this really stunning portrait that her daughter drew of her. We posted it on the page today. When she DM'd me, she wrote, I can't decide if my club foot or vagina flaps are my favorite part. I didn't actually, if we could put that back up, the vagina flap, like how does a young child even I don't even think I've looked at a vagina that closely to really understand the flapped nature of it, but there it is. This glorious portrait inspired me to ask more of you to share your kids' art. So we asked you to do that on the page. We pulled a few of our favorites. I'm going to look at them for the first time. So Sam, our producer, said she has 4 pictures for me to see from your kids. Here we go. Let's see the first one. Oh, wow. What is happening? What is happening? It's just a penis with legs and rakes for arms. And is it peeing? Is it a penis with a penis? I don't know what is going on, but this is incredible. How are we going to top that? What's next? Okay, someone said this, which I really appreciate that that this work has been framed. So hang on, this is clearly a family portrait that Easton has done. These are people, but the people look like penises, but also the penis people have penises. It's a lot of penis, vag, cunnilingus talk on this show today. I'm not sorry. Wow. Okay, what's next? If you have art from your kid, please share it with us. Oh, this is just, okay, wow. So this child has depicted themselves as some kind of a skeleton. And, oh my God, they're grown up again with a penis. What is going on? Some child psychologists would have a lot to say. Penis inception. There's a lot of penis going on. Wow, lots of peens, says Sherry. I will say Rio right now is obsessed with boobies. He likes to sing songs about boobies, and like anything I'm wearing, he'll just rip it open and laugh, and he'll tell me he has boobies. So this is a thing. He has no artistic inclination whatsoever. But if he did, I'm sure he'd just be drawing giant boobies, or based on mine, very small boobies. Okay, last one. Do we have one more? Oh, that was it. We went out on a high note, just penises for days. Keep them coming, please. I was so inspired. I like the person with the 2 dicks. Who doesn't? I mean, who? That's not true. I would not want 2 dicks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I was inspired by your kids' art. And so tonight's game is called High Art or Kids Art. Again, it's post-holiday. And this dress is very tight. And I will tell you, when I used to cover the Golden Globe, this is like a tradition for me. Like, I don't give a fuck during the holidays. I eat whatever I want, whenever I want. It's like just a constant stream of carbs, cheese, and chocolate. And when I used to host the Golden Globes red carpet with E-Talk, we would have our dresses fit in like November or December. And then the Golden Globes are always the first weekend after the holiday. And 3 years in a row, I did not fit my Golden Globes dress. 3 years in a row, we needed an emergency seamstress visit because I couldn't get into it. You know what? That's what the holidays are all about. All right. All that to say, my dress is like literally popping open, but it doesn't matter because we have a game to play. It's called High Art or Kids Art. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to show you a painting. You have to tell me in the comments, high art or kids art. It's either like a glorious painting by a highly respected artist worth many, many hundreds of thousands of dollars, or it's a painting done by a child. Let's see the first painting. High art or kids art? High art or kids art? Tell me in the comments, what do you think? It's got like a flame color scheme happening. High art, says Aaron. High, says Jennifer. High. Yeah, we're all going high. I mean, it's pretty beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is kids art. This is 4-year-old Marla Olmsted who painted this. And apparently she's like a prodigy child artist. And now her paintings sell for between $10,000 and $20,000. So like, it's high-ish, but she's 4. She's 4. I tried to get my kids to decorate a cookie, and they were licking icing off the floor. So, all right. Wow, I stumped you already. Okay, up next, high art or kids art? What do you think? I mean, I like this. Either way, I would hang this in my home. High art or kids art? Yes, you are jumping in the comments. Kind of both. Hi, wow, hi, kids. Okay, Stephanie's going kids. Suzanne says, oh, Jennifer spotted some finger swipes. Oh, Jennifer is getting all detective on us. Okay, I like that. She's looking for finger swipes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's high art. There might be finger swipes, but they are the finger swipes of one of the most important figures in American art. His name is Hans Hofmann. His works sell between $250,000 and $500,000. So no finger swipes there, just swipes of the credit card. It's my first show back. Forgive me. All right, up next, high art or kids art? Whoa, we're really going with the penis theme. As you know, children are obsessed with penises. Is this high art or Patty says hi? Okay. I mean, it's very graphic for a child's understanding of a penis. Oh, we didn't ask for your opinion, but I appreciate it. Jen says it's ugly. Kids, hi. Teenage art, LOL, Kimberly. Yeah, okay. Damn, Gemma, says Amy. Sherry says, please be kids art. Oh God. I hate to break it to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's high art. This is the artist Richard Gomez posing in front of his masterpiece in the Philippines. It sold for 200,000 Philippine pesos. I don't know how much money that is, but it sounds like a lot. And anyone who framed a giant yellow penis ejaculating it's something. It's something. It's high art. I taught grade 7 and this was all they drew everywhere. Really, Rebecca? Just penises? Wow. Do you know, I mean, I'm getting really off track here, but we talked about Emma Stone earlier, so we'll take you back. I was on set when they were filming Superbad, and there's that sequence when he draws all the penises. Do you remember that? So I went around and asked all the cast members to draw penises. So I have a penis drawing by Michael Cera and Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill and Emma Stone. All the cast drew penises for me on these big posters. And then when I left MTV, I framed them and I gave them to my producer, Rob Hines. And now he has his whole office is just covered in penis art by the cast of Superbad. And secretly now that I know what this penis art is worth, I wish I had kept it. So Rob, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, send it on back. I'm going to take my gift back. Okay. High art or kids art. Take a look at this next one. What do you think? High art or kids art? Here we go. Some sponge, it looks like. Some potato stamping. Was this done by a child or by an artist? Someone pointed out high art. Yes, you're right. They could be high. The artist could be high. High fashion. I don't even know. I just made that name up. Is it called high art? Kids, but I don't know. Okay, many of you are saying kids. Ladies and gentlemen, you are correct. That painting was done by a 4-year-old named Jack Pezzanowski. Finally, this is the last one. This might be the hardest. Is this high art or kids art? Take a close look. Textures, color. Is this worth millions of dollars, or was it painted by a child? Okay, Amanda says kids. She's crossing her fingers. She knows how important these games are. Your scores mean everything here, really. High art, kids art. Allison says definitely high. Sherry says kids, please. Oh, a lot of kids. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that green masterpiece was painted by the one and only my 3-year-old son, Rio Gatica. Can we put it back up? I actually think it's very impressive. And so I recently took it to have framed. I just want you to know. I paid good money to have it framed. And Evan was like, what did you spend $120 on? And I was like, oh, I got a piece of Rio's art framed. And Evan was like, excuse me? You spent $125 on something that took him 17 seconds with a paintbrush? Yes, I did. And when I get it back and it's framed, I'll show you. Because I've had white walls behind me forever. I need some high art, So I will show you when I get it framed. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you play high art or kids art. You did pretty well. I feel like you did well. All right, I'm going to cue my Montel Jordan back up because that means we have come to the end of the show. And I want to thank you for being here with me, for coming back strong with me in 2021. And I just want to say, we're still doing it, guys. We're still in this together. We can get through it. Stay safe. Let's hope a civil war has not erupted during the duration of this live. And we have so many fun things coming up on the New Moment Is Instagram and Facebook page in this year. So I'm just so excited to share them all with you. Major things couple weeks. Just be patient with us. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you on the page. This is how